How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This is Main Blast, and we have a building fire in the Bronx. 12 people have died, and the youngest is a one-year-old. It was in the 4-story building, and I believe it's Prospect Avenue, I believe, but I'm not sure. But the shit is ridiculous. It's sad when you see something like this, but I'm gonna show you to you real quick, and take a look for yourself.
Unfolding right now in the Bronx. At least 12 people killed in a fast-moving apartment building fire. 4 others critically hurt. Dozens left without a place to live on this bitterly cold night. Good evening, everyone. At 11 o'clock. I'm Bill Ritter.
And I'm Lauren Glassberg in for Sade. This is a heartbreaking situation. The youngest of the 12 people killed, a 1-year-old. The fire started on the first floor, racing up the 5-story building.
Firefighters able to get to the building in the Belmont section in just 3 minutes. But it was too late, and now the deadliest civilian fire in recent New York City history.
We have 2 reports tonight, and we begin with Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger live at the scene. Josh.
Lauren, the building on the block behind me acted just as a chimney. The fire started on the first floor, but before firefighters could even get here, it had already spread to a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth. They found victims on every floor. A frantic procession of gurneys clattered down the sidewalk, firefighters performing active CPR on victim after victim.
Burn. They will burn. Even little kids in the stretchers burn. It was crazy.
But for so many of them, it was too late. The fire at 2363 Prospect Avenue claimed at least a dozen lives.
This is the worst fire tragedy we have seen in this city in at least a quarter century. Based on the information we have now, this will rank as one of the worst losses of life to a fire in many, many years.
The scope of the tragedy shook even veterans who've seen it all. It started after 7 p.m. on the first floor of the building. First responders arrived within minutes, but by then the flames had already spread up 5 stories. Firefighters found victims on every floor. 3 of the dead come from one family.
We have a scene here in which 12 people have died and 4 are fighting for their lives. And in a department that's certainly no stranger to tragedy, we're shocked by this loss.
And back with a live look right now, the outside of the building looks more or less intact. That brick masonry is about the only thing that didn't burn. Everything else did. It's all wood construction in that building. 2017 fire codes are supposed to prevent this sort of thing, and that will be reckoned with, as will a cause for this fire, which is yet to be determined. But tonight, even veteran firefighters are simply stunned at the loss of life here. 12 people dead in one fire, right here in the Bronx.
That's right. 12 people dead in a fire in the Bronx. Prospect Avenue. It's not too far from where I live in Castle Hill. Used to live in Castle Hill. It's a sad thing to see, and personally, it's unbearable, especially a 1-year-old kid. They say it went up like a damn Christmas tree. That is ridiculous. I would love to see or hear about what started the fire, but that fire must have been a blaze. It must have been like a chimney, fire going up a chimney. That's what they said, and that's where I used to live at, right there in Prospect Avenue. This is the Bronx. This is World War Prime. My name is Man Blast, signing off.